So, I wanted to formally introduce myself. My name is Jason. I'm a 50 something year old father of a pretty cool daughter and two amazing sons. Sorry about the shaking. It's kind of windy. It's been weird here. And I'm married to an amazing woman. Been married to her for 25 years. My sons are twins, and so that's a little bit about me, what I do for a living. I'm a telemetry monitor technician. What exactly is that? Well, I sum it up by saying that I watch people's heart rates and rhythms, and I make sure they don't die. I watch squiggly green lines all day. It's a boring job. It's an important job. It pays the bills. I hope everybody can hear with this wind. Um, so, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to talk and tell you a little bit about what's going on with me in my life. Uh, just thoughts that that rattle around in my brain since I'm between my prime and the pasture. I wanted just to give some insights, I guess, and things I've learned, things that uh, have struck me as odd or kind of different. Um, I'll try not to be one of these when I was your age because I kind of don't like that. But the older I get, the more I understand it. Oh yeah, I've got two dogs that are walking around here somewhere, and so yeah, I'm just gonna say what's on uh, on my mind. I alluded to some of it last night, and I've really been thinking about what I I'm going to leave behind. I know it won't be much money. I'm just hoping that it's something a little better. Hoping it's kind of more substantial. You may think, what's more substantial than money? Well, a sense of family, a sense of what it means to be a father and a husband. Um, all these things that money can't buy, and it's really got me wondering how people do it sometimes. I'm not saying it's hard. I'm not depressed. It's just how do some people who don't think they're equipped do it? I can tell you my example, and that is that um, I I built on how I was raised and really expanded on it. And I pictured the perfect father, although nobody's perfect. And I went ahead and kind of emulated that. And um, I I show up, I show out, all that good stuff. Sorry about the shadows, but it is what it is. And so yeah, I think as men, that's what we should all do is just take what our fathers taught us and kind of expand on it, whether it's from our grandparents or uncles or other family members, and just be the best kind of dad and father you can be. If you don't want to be a dad, more power to you. Some people don't. Some people shouldn't be. I'm just saying. Uh, so yeah, I'm and and I'm doing this just to kind of have a diary of my thoughts. If I have to suffer through them, I figured other people, if you watch me, will suffer with them. And if I'm on that corner of YouTube where nobody watches, that's fine. Then nobody's suffering with my thoughts, which are are sometimes kind of intrusive. Not in a bad way. They just go bing, bing, bing. It's almost like a ADHD, but I don't think ooh, squirrel. No, I'm kidding. Um, so yeah, I am a man of faith, and that's very important to me. I Unless you specifically say yes, we want to hear about it. Um, that's for another channel. I've got uh, other YouTube channels that are more produced, slicker. Um, I put more time into it, but this one is just kind of a stream of thought, almost Faulkner-esque. And also, the most important thing: do not adjust your ears because I do stutter. I have since I was 8, and I've really worked on it, and hopefully it's not as bad as I think it is. It shouldn't be. So yeah, I've been thinking about fatherhood. I've been thinking about responsibility. Do we do it because we have to, or because we want to? Um, I think it depends on what kind it is, and I think that we just have to have a just do it mentality. Otherwise, nothing will get done. Sounds like I'm rambling. Maybe I am. Uh, but you clicked on this. But like I said last night, we buried part of my uncle's ashes on my grandparents' graves, and he's finally home. He's finally back in Texas. If you're a Texan, you understand what that means when you've been away for years and years and years to come back in whatever form. And like I told my aunt, I believe that we buried his heart there. That's not a platitude. I really do, and not just his physical heart, but who he is, who his essence was. Um, so that's that. Uh, I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. Maybe money. Maybe I'll show you something. I'm cooking. I am a carnivore or carnivore-ish. That's also on another channel, but I will talk about that, and probably tomorrow after work or on the way, if lights good enough, I'll probably talk about exercise and being healthy. I don't know. This is just whatever's on my mind at that time, and uh, whatever I feel like talking about. Um, So that's it. Now you know a little bit more about me. I think we'll get to know each other a little bit better. So uh, until tomorrow, see you in the funny papers.